Where can you get great schools, charming downtown, and some of the most convenient commutes in all of the peninsula? What U.S. city carries the official title, City of Good Living? Welcome to San Carlos, California. Today, I'm going to be highlighting the history of the city, show you what it is to do here, show the different types of neighborhoods and properties, and at the end, share with you a new listing of mine that is steps away from downtown San Carlos. My name is Spencer Su, and I lead one of the most productive real estate teams in the country. Every week, we're getting calls and texts from people just like you and helping them make a smooth move in the Bay Area. Whether you're moving next week or several months from now, let's connect so you're prepared to go every step of the way. So what's the story behind San Carlos? The name actually dates all the way back to the 1700s when Spanish explorer Juan Manuel de Ayala sailed into the San Francisco Bay and anchored his ship, the San Carlos. It's believed that that's where the city took its name, and from those early explorations grew community that still carries a sense of discovery and coastal beauty to this day. Located right between Redwood City and Belmont in San Mateo County, San Carlos sits at the heart of the San Francisco Peninsula, just 25 minutes south of San Francisco and about 20 miles north of San Jose. With a population of around 30,000 residents, San Carlos feels intimate and tight-knit, but don't let that small size fool you. The city itself has a lot going on within. Geographically, San Carlos has a beautiful variety of landscapes, as you have the flats near downtown offering classic tree-lined streets and charming bungalows, while the hills to the west opens up to the incredible panoramic views of the Bay Area, where many luxury homes sit quietly amongst green ridges. It's the kind of place where your morning walk might include the sound of birds, distant ocean air, and the view of the peninsula below. Now, this city itself is known for being safe, scenic, and incredibly well maintained, a blend of old California character with a modern community-driven feel. Its location also gives its residents easy access to hiking trails, nature preserves, and even the coast, all just a short drive away. And while San Carlos may be residential at heart, it's far from sleepy. The downtown corridor is one of the most inviting in the region, full of locally owned restaurants, artisan coffee shops, boutiques, and markets that make it a natural gathering spot in the evenings and on the weekends. When it comes to getting around, San Carlos is one of the most conveniently connected cities in the Strip. Not only is the location from major employers great, you also have easy access to get there. Right in the heart of downtown, you've got the San Carlos Caltrain station, which runs straight between San Francisco and San Jose. Now, if you prefer to drive, San Carlos is tucked between Highway 101 and Interstate 280. Now, why else do people choose to live here? Not only do you have the great locations, you also have top-rated schools, which is not easy to find here. Of course, you can always elect to go more premium locations like a Hillsborough or Atherton, but if you want to pay less than half the price of those areas, San Carlos is an excellent contender. The district operates 4 main elementary schools, each with a reputation for dedicated teachers and highly engaged parent communities. These are currently rated between 8 to 10 out of 10 on grade schools. Once you get to the middle school, it's going to feed into Tierra Linda or Central Middle School, which are both currently rated 9 out of 10 on grade schools. Now, after middle school, students will usually get into the Carlmont High School, which is actually in Belmont, where the two cities of Belmont and San Carlos will merge into that high school. Now, Carlmont is also very highly rated when it comes to grade schools, and it's going to have fantastic options for people getting into the university school system. Now, for those seeking private school options, San Carlos also offers great choices. You got the St. Charles School, a long-established Catholic K-8 program. Nearby in Belmont and Burlingame, you will also have other great private options to choose from. Now that you know a little bit about the reasons why people choose this location, we're gonna go head out to the downtown so that we can do a walk so you can see some of the stores nearby, but also we'll talk a little bit more about the real estate that is in this city. Now, what are the activities people can do here? Of course, my favorite, we gotta start with the food and dining. But before we do that, 90% of you watching this video aren't subscribed, which is absolutely crazy. Subscribe so you don't miss out on any of these useful insights. Now, when it comes to food, San Carlos punches way above its size. It's become a true peninsula dining destination, especially along Laurel Street, where locals gather for everything from morning coffee to late night bites. Let's start with a standout, Saffron Indian Restaurant, one of the few spots on the peninsula recognized in the Michelin Guide. Known for its elegant approach to regional Indian cuisine, Saffron offers refined dishes, warm service, and a menu that perfectly blends traditional flavor with California creativity. Want a nice celebration dinner or a special night out? I've taken my clients several times to the town in San Carlos. Get your nice, delicious steaks out here. Now, for something heartier, you can't miss The Refuge, a casual yet iconic pub known across the bay for its famous pastrami sandwiches, burgers, and Belgian beers. It's the kind of spot where friends gather on a Friday night. The patio heaters are on, and the staff greets regulars by name. From Michelin-recommended dining to cozy neighborhood favorites, San Carlos has quietly built one of the best small city food scenes in the Bay Area. Proof that you don't need to drive all the way to San Francisco or down south to Palo Alto to eat well. Now that you ate so well though, you've got to keep fit and walk it off, right? So where would you go for that? Closer to downtown, you're gonna have Burton Park, which is the heart of community life. Home to tennis courts, playgrounds, a dog park, and the city's popular summer concerts. If you wanted some lovely trails and being on the top of the hill, I enjoy Eaton Park and Big Canyon Park. It's such a lovely retreat away from things, yet still be able to walk back to your home if you live in that part of the city. Now, across the highway, most people have seen it, but they've never been to it, which is the Hiller Aviation Museum, a family favorite location. It continues the city's connection to its innovation and exploration with over 50 historic aircrafts on display and interactive exhibits for visitors of all ages. Now let's talk neighborhoods now, about housing. The median price in San Carlos, with a blend of condos and townhomes and single family, is $2.5 million. For a single family, it's $2.59 million. The most affordable starter units will be condos, where many of the older ones are going to be under $1 million. You can see that you either have the option to be closer to downtown on the El Camino Real side, or be on the hills in the region called the Britain Heights. Now, while there are some condos and townhomes, most of the homes that will transact will be single family, where you'll see nearly 80% of all homes that fall into this category, hence why the higher median price point. So let's say you have a budget of under $2.3 million, which will be up to 10% below the median sales price. Where would your search be and what can you expect? You can see and notice that the properties are generally going to be closer to El Camino Real. The medium home size will be about 1,420 square feet on a 5,500 square foot lot, selling at about $1.95 million. This is $1,492 price per square feet. Now, what about the ones between $2.3 and $3 million? You can see many homes can still be in the same area, but if you use Alameda de las Pulgas as a dividing line, which is parallel to El Camino Real, you're gonna see a lot more to the west. Now, what can you expect here? Median price of $2.6 million, 2,200 square foot home on a 6,050 square foot lot. You may notice that the price per square foot does drop as the homes get larger and more expensive. Now, where are the best of homes in the city? Homes that in the last 3 months sold between $3 to $4.8 million. You may notice that it's actually in very similar areas, but what's the difference? The home sizes and potential newer construction. This is where things get really interesting. The median in this range is $3.5 million, which will get you a 4-bed, 4-bath, 2,652 square foot home with a lot size of 7,049. But what's the catch? The actual price per square foot increases again. But why or how does this happen? That's because many of these, especially around the downtown, happen to be brand new construction teardowns. New construction is a premium, usually around 10% plus versus a fully remodeled home. This is one of the unique things about San Carlos, where because there are good lot sizes and high desirability for newer homes, many investors and contractors will tear down old homes and rebuild new ones to sell for a premium. All the nice homes aren't in just one area. So whether you're looking for a condo with canyon views, a family home near parks and schools, or a luxury estate with panoramic vistas, San Carlos offers a lifestyle tier for every stage of your life, all within a city that truly lives up to its name, the City of Good Living. Now, I promised to share with you my latest listing, so let's get to it. Just minutes away from where we were just at in downtown, just like 3-4 blocks, you got a walk score of 96, and you're gonna have a newer construction luxury top floor condo. Welcome to 1501 Cherry Street, Unit 410, listed at under $1.6 million. Built in 2022, this 2-bed, 2-bath incredible unit offers 1,263 square foot of modern living space with 2 dedicated garage parking spots, with one of them equipped with the EV charging in a fully secured building. Step inside with me to check out the building, and then let's go take a look at the unit itself. Inside, you're gonna immediately notice the expansive ceilings and beautiful wide plank hardwood floors. Now, this open concept layout connects the living, dining, and kitchen spaces, creating that perfect flow for entertaining or relaxed everyday living. Now, take a look at this chef's kitchen featuring Italian cabinetry, an oversized island with induction cooktop and sleek contemporary finishes that make cooking a joy. Now, as we wrap around the corner, we're gonna notice that the primary suite feels like a retreat, with a spacious walk-in closet, ensuite spa-style bathroom, and private balcony for that morning coffee or sunset views. And throughout the home, you're gonna find triple pane windows and some of the most advanced smart home tech that you will find. I mean, take a look at this display. You have the ability to control the lights by simply just clicking on this LED pad. I don't think you probably have ever seen something like that in any home. Now, on top of that, the builders, when they developed this a few years ago, had it in mind to have separate splitters and an ERV air filtration system that keeps the environment clean, quiet, and energy efficient year-round. You're not going to be sharing the same ductwork with other units. Now, beyond the unit itself, the building offers LEED Silver certification, a bike room with tools, and a rooftop terrace with a gas grill and sweeping mountain views. The perfect place to host friends or unwind after work. Now, if you'd like to learn more about 1501 Cherry Street, Unit 410, schedule a private tour, or you can call or text us directly at 408-547-4590. We can go over the best options that you have, whether it's for San Carlos or anywhere in the Bay Area. My name is Spencer Sue, looking forward to help you make a smooth move in the Bay Area.